So tell me, how did you meet your husband?
On the subway.
In New York?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got married when you were in New York?
Right.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about it.
Just in average. You meet a guy, you go with
I
him
mean,
in.
so did you get married like at a church, or did you get married in somebody's
Oh,
house?
no, we got married at church.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so you met him on the subway.
Mm-hmm.
How interesting.
And he walked me home.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he walked me home, just back and forth. That's when I
Okay.
moved to Brooklyn.
Okay. And so did he come back to Ohio with you?
Yes. But he flew the coop. And I
Okay.
let him go.
So he couldn't hang.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, okay. But he did live in Warren briefly?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
That was a promise that he would
Mm-hmm.
come to Warren.
Mm-hmm.
He was a merchant seaman,
Okay.
and he traveled on these ships.
Mm-hmm.
And every time a ship would go out, he would come back in and say, "This is the last one. This is the last one." It never got to be the last one, so I let him have the ship.
So tell me about your children. You had how many children?
2.
Okay. And so what are their names, and tell me about your children.
And Cheryl and Terry. Mm.
They both are very successful.
Yeah, they both retired. And then Cheryl is...
Both college educated.
No, Terry wasn't. Terry went to college.
Well, he went to trade school.
And Terry went to college, and he went to TU.
What's
And
TU? Toledo?
Mm-hmm. And he came back with in his first year. I tried to encourage him to go back. He kept saying, "Okay, okay." That was when they sent him his, I don't know what you would call it, referral, not referral, but his thing back for the second year to enroll. Okay, and the money. And he kept, I think they wrote him about 2 or 3 times. And finally he lashed back at me, "Terry, get your monies and stuff back in, or get your whatever back in." He would ignore me. "Terry," and same question and thing like every. And then about the maybe third or fourth time, he lashed back at me. "Mommy, can't you get it through?" Never will forget it. "Can't you get it through your head I don't want to go back to college?" "Why, Terry?" "Because I don't want to study English and arithmetic and math and all that kind of stuff." I told him, I said, "Well, you're going to study something."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "I have nothing else to do with it." And he got himself through all the trade schools and all the math and all the stuff that he had to have. And but he was doing that while he was working at Brainerd.
So I take it that you were very instrumental in your children furthering their education. Did you really strive that premise to them when they were younger?
I told him they had to get something better than what we have.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And everything Terry did, he did it on his own. He moved into one trade and to another and to another until when he got to Brainerd, the tool and die was open. And all 3 trades were open. There were 3 trades open: electric, the other one was plumbing, and tool. of all the people, he told me, in the plant that passed the test, he passed all 3 of them.
Wow. That means he's a very smart man.
I don't know if it was smart, but he took all of those classes and everything before this came up in. So I can't say how smart he was.
Well, if he passed all 3, he had to have been a very intelligent man.
And they gave him a choice of which one he wanted to take. And he said tool and die.
So, your daughter, did she attend a predominantly black college?
No.
Okay.
She went to OU and ended up at Kent.
Oh, okay.
That's where she graduated from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.